the crisis we face right now. It's a very targeted, very well-planned operation by Russian Federation targeted to surround Ukraine with the military troops around the border, to escalate further, and one of these scenarios, the ongoing escalation, not even talking about the military scenario. So ongoing escalation brings a severe pressure to internal economic stability of a country. And of course it sends mixed and difficult signals to investors, to those who are operating in Ukraine and those who were supposed to enter Ukrainian market.
For taking the time.
It's really, there's no room for a discussion with the aggressor. First, the peaceful settlement and restoration of Ukrainian sovereignty and territorial integrity, and then the discussions with Russia. So far we see that the process is going in a bit of opposite manner. So there is a dialogue with Russia, but there is severely affected to Ukraine in economic way, but without any step further towards the peaceful settlement. The longer these tensions and escalation is taking place, the weaker Ukrainian economy can become, and that's why we're talking that the preventive sanctions and preventive pressure should be equalized also, even without any military scenario in place, because basically ongoing escalation is also the act of economic aggression over our country.
Ties with the United States.
And we also had this scenario in Transnistria, in Nagorno-Karabakh, in Georgia, also in Ukraine back in 2014. We've seen what has been happening for 8 years, and we cannot but ignore the option that one of the waves of this development could be the military invasion. We, of course, expect that most of the provocations could be seen from the territory of Donetsk and Luhansk region.
Was that, he said particularly now, he said you're just watching the economy.
While he's having negotiations with US administration and NATO and EU leaders, it is very comfortable for him that the State Duma is suggesting him the decision he would kindly accept, because of, as he's saying, this is the will of the Russian people to support the population of the Donbas. And in that case, the cost of this struggle Ukraine are going through would be extremely high. First of all, the discussions which are now taking place about Ukraine, these are not discussions only about Ukraine. These are discussions about the Europe itself and the European Union and European unity, and the ability to address the challenges and ability to show strengths. And this is also the test for leadership, and we will see who will be the one showing this leadership and commitment, political leadership, not the bureaucratic leadership.
And it's interesting, and I was really struck by so many people have talked about the need.
We are the country aspiring to European Union and NATO, but we are a country aspiring to a strong, united European Union and NATO, having a leadership and a vision for the peaceful and prosperous Europe. Being captured in a narrative from Kremlin is not something which really looks to something we're aspiring to.
Several times with some foreign delegations, but usually not. Yeah,